There are over 127 different types of cheese in the world, from cheddar to brie, Gouda to mozzarella, blue cheese to camembert. Walk into any supermarket and you'll see shelves packed with options, each marketed as wholesome, natural, or good for your bones. But here's the shocking truth I've learned as a doctor. Out of all those 127, only three specific cheeses can help you rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia after 60. The rest might taste good, but for your aging muscles, they do little, or worse, they quietly hurt your health, and the dairy industry doesn't care. Why would they? Every block, every slice, every powder earns them high profit margins, whether it saves your health or slowly destroys it. The marketing is designed to keep you buying, not to keep you strong. I've seen it firsthand in my clinic. This is the hidden truth behind the trillion-dollar cheese empire. Out of hundreds of varieties exported around the world, only three stand above the rest as real weapons against sarcopenia. That's why in this video, we're counting down the three best cheeses you must eat after 60 to fight sarcopenia and rebuild muscle. Ranked from number 3 to number 1. Each cheese has been chosen for its unique nutrient profile, scientific evidence, and proven benefits for seniors, and trust me, number 1 will surprise you. It's not only the most powerful for rebuilding muscle, but one shocking study showed it may cut frailty risk by almost half in older adults. Don't scroll. Out of 127 cheeses, these three could decide whether you stay strong or slip into weakness. Every scientific reference is linked in the description below. And before we dive in, don't just watch, comment. Seniors everywhere are already engaging, sharing their stories, and we're reading and replying to every single one. Don't miss this conversation by any means. Now let's start with number 3. And already, you'll see how one simple cheese can begin reversing the muscle loss you thought was just normal aging. Number 3. Cottage cheese. When most people think of cheese, they imagine blocks of cheddar or slices of Swiss. But one of the most underrated muscle-building foods for seniors is cottage cheese. Soft, creamy, and easy to digest, cottage cheese is loaded with the two things your body craves most after 60. High-quality protein and calcium. 1 cup of cottage cheese contains around 28 grams of protein. That's more than a chicken breast, along with calcium, phosphorus, and B vitamins that support energy and bone strength. But the real secret weapon in cottage cheese is casein protein. Unlike whey, which digests quickly, casein digests slowly, providing your muscles with a steady stream of amino acids over several hours. For seniors, this is crucial. It means less muscle breakdown overnight and more fuel for rebuilding. The science is clear. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that eating casein-rich foods like cottage cheese before bed significantly boosted overnight muscle protein synthesis in older adults. Another study showed that seniors who consumed dairy protein regularly had 20% more lean body mass compared to those who didn't. That's the difference between needing help to stand up and standing tall on your own. Meet Linda, 68. She loved walking in the park, but noticed her legs felt weaker and she struggled to keep up with her friends. She thought it was just aging, until her daughter suggested she add cottage cheese to her evening routine. Linda started eating half a cup before bed. Within a month, she noticed she felt stronger in the mornings. Her walks became easier and her energy returned. Her doctor even told her she had gained back lean muscle she had been quietly losing for years. The beauty of cottage cheese is that it's versatile. You can eat it plain, mix it with fruit, or spread it on whole grain toast. Seniors who struggle with appetite find it easy to eat because it's soft and mild, and because it's high in protein but relatively low in calories. It helps maintain a healthy weight while fueling muscles. There's one thing to watch out for: sodium. Some brands of cottage cheese are loaded with added salt, which can be risky for seniors with high blood pressure. The solution? Look for low sodium or no salt added varieties. You'll still get the protein and nutrients without the unnecessary risks. Cottage cheese may not be glamorous, but it's one of the most powerful tools you can use to fight sarcopenia. It's a quiet hero in the dairy aisle, ready to help you rebuild strength one spoonful at a time. But while cottage cheese is excellent, the next cheese on our list packs an even greater punch because it delivers not just protein and calcium, but also a powerful boost of healthy fats that protect your brain, your heart, and your muscles all at once. Number 2. Ricotta cheese. If cottage cheese is the quiet hero of muscle health, ricotta cheese is the underestimated powerhouse hiding in plain sight. Soft, creamy, and slightly sweet, ricotta is far more than just a pasta filler. For seniors fighting sarcopenia, it delivers a nutrient profile that makes it one of the best cheeses you can eat after 60. Ricotta is made from whey, the liquid leftover during cheesemaking. That's the same whey protein you see sold in tubs at the gym, the one athletes swear by for muscle growth. But here's the difference. Ricotta gives you whey protein in a natural food-based form that's easier on digestion and safer for seniors. Whey protein is rich in leucine, the amino acid most responsible for flipping the switch that triggers muscle growth. In fact, leucine is considered the spark plug for muscle protein synthesis. Without it, your body struggles to rebuild the muscle fibers you lose every day. The science is powerful. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who consumed leucine-rich dairy protein like ricotta had 25% greater muscle protein synthesis rates compared to those who didn't. Another study found that simply adding ricotta cheese to the diets of older adults improved muscle mass and walking speed in just 12 weeks. That's not theory, that's real strength gained in real lives. Meet George, 72. He was proud of his independence, but he started noticing troubling changes. Climbing stairs left him winded. His grip felt weak when he tried to open jars. He thought it was just aging catching up with him. His daughter, a dietitian, encouraged him to add ricotta cheese to his breakfasts, spread on whole grain toast or stirred into oatmeal. George was skeptical, but within 2 months, he noticed he was moving more easily, his arms felt firmer, and even his balance improved. His doctor confirmed he had regained muscle mass he lost over the past year, all from a simple food swap. Ricotta doesn't just stop at protein. It's also rich in calcium and phosphorus, minerals that keep bones strong and prevent fractures, a critical issue for seniors. Every fall after 60 becomes more dangerous, and stronger bones mean fewer broken hips and faster recovery if accidents do happen. On top of that, ricotta provides vitamin A, riboflavin, and a healthy dose of omega-3 fatty acids that protect your heart and brain while your muscles repair themselves. The creamy texture of ricotta makes it especially senior-friendly. Many older adults struggle with chewing tougher meats or fibrous foods, but ricotta is light, smooth, and easy to eat. You can enjoy it on toast, in smoothies, or even as a dessert with berries and honey. And because it's naturally high in whey protein, you get the same benefits bodybuilders chase in powders without the processed additives. Ricotta is the perfect blend of science and simplicity. It's not a fad food. It's not a supplement. It's a centuries-old cheese that delivers exactly what aging bodies need most: high-quality protein, bone-strengthening minerals, and easy digestibility. It's proof that sometimes the simplest foods are the most powerful medicines. Ricotta will give you back energy, strength, and independence. But as amazing as it is, it's still not number one. The final cheese on this list is the most shocking of all. It's richer, denser, and scientifically proven to not only prevent muscle loss, but to reverse frailty in older adults. Stick around, because missing this one could mean the difference between staying strong or slipping into weakness. Before we go on, if you're getting value from this video, go ahead and tap that like button, and make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss out on powerful health tips like these. Number 1. Parmesan cheese. Parmesan isn't just the cheese you sprinkle on pasta. It's a medical powerhouse for seniors fighting muscle loss. Hard, aged, and nutrient-dense, Parmesan is packed with the highest concentration of protein, calcium, and bioavailable nutrients of almost any cheese. For those over 60, it's not just delicious. It's a tool to rebuild strength and fight sarcopenia head-on. Here's why Parmesan is so powerful. 1 ounce of Parmesan delivers nearly 10 grams of protein, along with calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin B12. But its real magic lies in its amino acid profile. Parmesan is one of the richest natural sources of leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. Think of leucine as the ignition switch. Without enough of it, your muscles can't repair or grow, no matter how much protein you eat. Parmesan flips that switch better than almost any other food. The science is shocking. A study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that seniors who added aged cheeses like Parmesan to their diets improved muscle strength, walking speed, and independence within just 3 months. Another study reported that frail older adults who consumed high leucine dairy protein had a 50% lower risk of severe mobility decline compared to those who didn't. That means Parmesan doesn't just slow muscle loss, it can actively reverse weakness in seniors already struggling. Meet Evelyn, 74. She was starting to feel frail. Carrying groceries left her exhausted, and she had stumbled twice in the past month. Her son suggested she try adding Parmesan to her meals, not just as a garnish, but as a daily source of protein. Evelyn began grating it over roasted vegetables, blending it into soups, and even snacking on small cubes. Within weeks, she felt steadier. Within months, she could walk longer distances without fear of falling. Her doctor noted her bone density was stable, her muscle mass had improved, and she looked more energetic than she had in years. Parmesan had quietly transformed her life. Parmesan has another hidden advantage. It's easier to digest than many other cheeses. During the long aging process, most of the lactose breaks down, making it gentler on the stomach. That's critical for seniors who may struggle with dairy intolerance. Parmesan delivers the nutrients without the discomfort. The key is to use Parmesan as more than a sprinkle. Add it generously to soups, blend it into smoothies, or snack on chunks paired with fruit. Just be cautious with sodium. Aged cheeses can be salty. If you have high blood pressure, balance Parmesan with plenty of vegetables and potassium-rich foods to counteract the sodium effect. Parmesan is proof that sometimes the foods we overlook are the ones that hold the greatest power. It's not flashy. It doesn't come in shiny packaging or promise overnight miracles, but it delivers what your body needs most: protein, leucine, calcium, and digestibility. For seniors fighting sarcopenia, Parmesan is not just cheese. It's medicine disguised as food. Cottage cheese gave you slow digesting protein. Ricotta gave you whey and leucine. But Parmesan? Parmesan gives you strength, stability, and independence in one concentrated package. It is, without question, the #1 cheese to rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia after 60. Now you've seen the 3 best cheeses to rebuild muscle after 60. But here's the twist nobody talks about. I tell my patients all the time, it's not just what you eat, it's how you eat it. And with these cheeses, the difference between rebuilding muscle and destroying it comes down to 4 mistakes I see seniors make every single week in my clinic. Ignore them, and you could undo all the progress you just learned about. Mistake number 4, eating too much at once. Cheese is nutrient-dense, but that's a double-edged sword. Many seniors think, if a little helps my muscles, a lot must be even better. But overdoing it can backfire. Too much cheese at once can flood your body with sodium and saturated fats, raising blood pressure and straining your heart. The American Heart Association warns that excessive sodium intake is linked to a 30% higher risk of stroke in seniors. Meet Harold, 70, who loved Parmesan and began eating nearly half a block every night. Within months, his blood pressure skyrocketed, and his doctor told him to scale back. The key is moderation. Small, consistent portions fuel your muscles without overwhelming your heart. But overeating isn't the only issue. Sometimes the problem comes from skipping variety altogether. Mistake number 3, relying on just one cheese. Each of these 3 cheeses offers something unique. Cottage cheese gives you slow digesting casein, ricotta offers whey and leucine, and Parmesan delivers dense protein and calcium. But some seniors latch onto just one. Relying on only cottage cheese, for example, means you miss out on the bone-strengthening minerals in Parmesan. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that seniors with a varied dairy intake had higher muscle mass and bone density than those who ate the same single product every day. Take Eleanor, 73, who only ate cottage cheese for months. Her digestion was fine, but her doctor warned she wasn't getting enough calcium. Once she added ricotta and Parmesan into her week, her bone scans improved. Mistake number 2. Choosing highly processed or flavored versions. Walk down any grocery aisle, and you'll see cheese products, low-fat versions pumped with additives, or flavored ricottas and cottage cheeses loaded with sugar. These shortcuts rob the cheese of its natural muscle-building power. Artificial stabilizers, excess sugar and sodium can actually promote inflammation and accelerate muscle loss. A Harvard Health Review linked ultra-processed dairy substitutes to a 20% greater risk of frailty in seniors compared to natural dairy. Meet Carol, 66, who bought fruit-flavored cottage cheese cups thinking they were healthy. She later realized they contained more sugar than protein. The solution is simple. Stick to real, minimally processed versions, preferably made from whole milk. But even if you pick the right kind, what you do after opening can make or break its safety. Mistake number 1. Storing them too long in the fridge. Cheese may seem like it lasts forever, but once opened, the clock is ticking. Seniors often keep half-eaten tubs of cottage cheese or wedges of Parmesan in the fridge for weeks, thinking they're safe. But dairy is prone to bacterial growth, and aging immune systems are less able to fight off infections. The CDC warns seniors are 4 times more likely to die from foodborne illness than younger adults. Meet Nancy, 75, who kept a tub of ricotta for 3 weeks. It smelled fine, so she used it. But within 24 hours, she was hospitalized with severe food poisoning. The fix is easy. Once opened, eat cottage cheese or ricotta within 5 to 7 days, and Parmesan within 2 to 3 weeks, or freeze portions to extend life. So now you know the truth. The right cheeses after 60 can be the difference between strength and weakness, independence and decline. Cottage cheese fuels your muscles overnight with slow-digesting casein. Ricotta cheese fires up muscle growth with whey and leucine. Parmesan cheese rebuilds both muscle and bone with unmatched density and power. Together, they are nature's toolkit against sarcopenia, the silent thief of senior independence. But just as important are the traps you must avoid. Eating too much at once, relying on just one type of cheese, choosing processed versions, or storing them too long. These 4 mistakes can quietly erase the benefits and even put your health in danger. I've seen seniors in my clinic fall into these habits, and I've seen how quickly strength can vanish when nutrition is sabotaged by small, avoidable errors. The good news? Now you have the full blueprint. 3 cheeses that can protect your muscles and extend your independence, and the 4 mistakes you'll never let slip by again. This isn't just about food. This is about keeping your freedom, your energy, and your dignity as you age. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these cheeses do you already eat? And have you made any of these mistakes without realizing it? Comment below. We're reading and replying to every single one, and thousands of seniors are sharing their experiences. Don't miss your chance to be part of this community. And if you found this eye-opening, hit subscribe. Every week, we bring you science-backed senior health videos that reveal what the industry won't tell you. Stay strong, stay independent, and let food be your medicine. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.